Extreme Rules match.
Hello everybody, we are live and we are high on Twitch. And welcome to NXT TAKEOVER, the second premium live event for our rookies in the NXT division.
That all that glitter is even more glamorous than gold. Oh yeah. A star, baby.
Now here is Blake Monroe. The NXT Women's Championship is on the line in this match, kicking off NXT TAKEOVER. Here's one of our newest rookies in the women's NXT division, Blake Monroe. And my commentators here tonight is my girlfriend Kayla.
Hello.
And Digital Bam. You just joined in.
Yo.
You didn't miss anything at all. Blake Monroe, our first entrance here tonight. And our first match here tonight is a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Blake Monroe just made her first entrance. Now here comes Sol Ruka, former 24/7 champion, multiple time 24/7 champion. She was one of the top female rookies on our show last year. If anyone's deserving of that NXT Women's Championship, it's this woman, Sol Ruka.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruka is serious when the bell rings.
Thank you for allowing us in the comforts of your own home for the second premium live event for the rookie division here at UHW NXT. This is TAKEOVER, baby.
Sol Ruka has already created so many viral moments with her unique finish.
Sol Ruka's looking to take home that
Such
NXT
an amazing move.
Women's
We
Championship.
might see another clip for the highlight reel tonight.
It's got to be Kayla's picture. And nobody's been able to take that NXT Women's belt off of her ever since she's won it in our first ever NXT Women's title match. JCJ.
Here comes one of the top young talents from NXT.
And introducing the champion, representing
Also known as Moon Man.
from Tampa, Florida, the NXT Women's Champion, JCJ.
A superstar who is unafraid to do what needs to be done, whether that means betraying partners or manipulating her way to championship gold.
She's won all three of her title defenses ever since winning the first ever NXT Women's title match. Beating the like of Lola Vice.
But when it comes
She's
to
even beaten
getting what she
Kalani
wants,
Jordan.
JCJ
I remember
works
who the
harder.
first person that she fought with. Does anyone else remember who the first person that she fought with that title on the line? My history is a bit, I can't remember it. But I do remember the tag team title match she was with Velarsis, and then when she defended it against Lola Vice. But I can't remember who, like I remember we had the first ever women's NXT title match. I have to go back and rewatch it, because shit, my ass can't remember.
I don't remember.
We heard word from Velarsis that he's been waiting to get his revenge on Joe Hendry ever since our last episode of UHW TV, where on our co-main event, Joe Hendry took the NXT Championship away from Velarsis. The one thing that no other rookie could do here at UHW. Nobody's been able to take that belt away from him. Like Joe Hendry did the unthinkable on our last episode.
A championship match decided by Extreme Rules? Might as well let the inmates run the asylum. This is going to be pandemonium, people. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the
Expect
low
that in our
road.
main event. We have Velarsis, Joe Hendry, and young upcoming talent Ricky Saints in a triple threat match with the NXT Championship. And what a way to kick off this show with the NXT Women's Championship on the line. Jacy Jayne taking the opportunity to get some weapons while Blake Monroe and Sol Ruca battle it out.
What a drop kick.
The color scheme on her pants makes it look like she's a rising sun.
The drop kick.
Who?
Pump kick on target.
Blake
Control
Monroe?
threat matches really require a keen ability to
Yeah,
know when
sorry, I
to
couldn't
pick your
remember the
spots.
Yeah,
so
no,
to
you're
speak.
good. That's the first time we've seen Blake Monroe.
To be a smart competitor in a triple threat means to bide your time, often waiting in the wings while the other two superstars beat each other down and tire themselves out.
Looks like Sol Ruca has thumbtacks. I don't think Jacy Jayne realizes. Now she does.
On those, you'll be picking them out of your
I sound like
skin
Bert
for days.
from, no, Ernie from Sesame Street.
Big slap.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
I didn't wake up.
To take out the challenge here. A savage head.
Oh,
I need
she
to
headbutts
sleep
her. But instead that hurt Jacy Jayne.
Able to
Well,
avoid
practical
that one.
experience, headbutts hurt you as much as it does them. We're just trying to avoid them off.
Looks like that.
There's no way you can continue.
The person that laid the headbutt was the one that got hurt by it.
They're stuck on the damn
He was underestimating the skull on Blake Monroe. And look how Jacy Jayne is just staying out of this and letting Sol Ruca and Blake Monroe battle it out. That's smart of the champion to do.
Oh, what a response.
Deflector in midair.
A quick reversal from her.
Driven into their corner. What are we going to see?
For the title, new champ.
Yeah, practical experience has taught me that headbutts are not
She kicks
always.
out at one.
Yeah.
This cover leads to a
I think Jacy
strong
Sometimes
kick
it's
out.
necessary, but they hurt you more than that.
Yep. That's exactly what we saw. She fell right on her back after delivering that headbutt. The other bitch was just
Decides
like,
to leave the confines of the
Sol
ring.
Ruca
Some
has
damage being dealt to the
Jacy
champ.
Jayne.
This wasn't
Ruca's
usually
building a way to
baseball,
take out the
Hey,
competition.
you might as well. And Blake Monroe setting up that ladder outside the ring as Sol Ruca is
What's
tearing
Ruca
apart
thinking here?
the champion with those thumbtacks.
Got those ready.
From the
I keep throwing the thumbtacks up there anyway.
Oh my gosh.
That would have
All
been
those
painful
thumbtacks
without
stuck in the back of
landing
the
on those
champion,
taps.
Jacy
I think
Jayne.
they're gonna go
There's
into
even one in her
shock
ass
for that.
cheek.
Ow, man. You had to pull those things all out
takes
after
a
the
big
match.
clean hit on the tape. Ruca's handling her business now.
Perhaps Blake needs to go back to the drawing board.
And Jacy Jayne gets all of
She
the
ran into
discus
that
big
kick.
boot.
Oh my god, there's multiple pins in her ass cheek.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
You get to go in the back room and let Jacobs fall the thumbtacks out.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
You have to pay him to do that.
Right to the dome.
Ruca felt
The only guy
that
that
coming.
probably tries. You know, he has Stephanie McMahon as his
Nice
bitch right
counter
now.
from Monroe.
Answer after answer for each other's
Hey, being
offense.
somebody's bitch doesn't matter what sex you are.
Arm wrench. Oh, blocks the
Oh my god,
punch.
Sol
Just
Ruca got
underneath the
herself
hip
covered
for
in
the
those thumbtacks.
championship.
Oh,
The
she landed
champion
on
with a
butt.
short
I mean, I guess
before
that is
two.
true. I guess I
Still
always
showing some signs of life here.
And that canceled out Monroe's offense.
You can see
Oh, she landed on the
Oh my
Decorated with all
god.
that sharp and painful glitter
Those
now.
thumbtacks were the
Death
biggest
by
part of this
1,000
Extreme
cuts.
Rules match.
Yeah, they just reach over and grab a big old tag and things spread out and everybody's just full.
championship execution right there.
Oh, but Jacy Jayne going in for the pin. Blake Monroe's outside the ring. I think she might get it. And no. Sol Ruca kicks out just in time.
She had to kick out there.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron
Throwing
like
back in
this?
some thumbtacks again.
Oh my god, just bringing in more
Never seen a
thumbtacks.
more ominous bag in my life. Nothing good ever comes from this.
You see she grabbed another bag?
Oh man,
Hey,
she just made
they're
this
pouring more
already dangerous
thumbtacks down.
landscape.
Oh no.
There's thumbtacks all over the ring.
This is bad, man. And it's going to get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
There it is.
And she put them in the same spot, man.
She has some on her
Huge splash.
Poor
Just had no
Soroka.
way to avoid the tacks. And now said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Face buster.
Got one with her chest and her arm.
Blake taking a step back and measuring her opponent. Oh my gosh, what impact! Just tearing into
Man,
all
next
that
year they're probably
flesh,
gonna
turning
take
into a human pincushion. Boom! Backdrop suplex. What a high angle right across the shoulders.
Ruka leaving the ring again here.
She's got her accidental cooter pins.
I'm surprised we don't.
Face buster.
You know, I wonder what happened to Brock Lesnar, because remember on our final episode, he lost to the Great Khali, and the Great Khali said he was going to make him fuck an elephant and a horse. Since he was trying to disobey the Great Khali. Look at Soroka. She's balancing on those steps.
Here we go.
Oh my God! Not those steps, those barricades I meant.
Off a big time risk.
Ruka now searching underneath the ring.
Oh my God, there's more.
Yeah, it's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what's in it.
What's she looking for under the ring?
No, not more
Once
thumbtacks.
again, look at our women's division. The entire
missed that
industry
swing.
on notice. Look at it.
Talk about competition. Talk about drive in this business. This is
Oh,
exactly
shit.
what they're talking about. Oh my, counter
her
into a
headbutter.
bone-rattling uppercut.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all
she's
at
on the
once.
right.
The pain is unlike anything else
hell?
you've ever felt
Talking to
before.
the ladder.
Now in a challenging position.
The end from a row can be soon if she does
Peter
not
so
show
bad she
more
was talking to
resistance
her
here.
objects.
Take crashing onto the thumbtacks.
Misty
Just
hallucinating. That's all the
immediately being
jumps.
stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Showing off her best thinking
Look at all the
there.
blood
Just
pouring from
decorated
it.
with
There's
all
blood
that
all over the
sharp and
mat.
painful glitter now.
Thumbtack.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
He's like, no, I can't take
Enough of
this.
this. She needs to refocus on
They're putting right in her asshole. She's a thumbtack in her asshole.
There's no way you can continue.
They're all over him.
Those tacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn
Oh, what
body.
is Blake Monroe gonna do here?
From the top.
Oh my God!
Just hammering the tack.
The human
She
body
put her
was
through
not
the
built to
fucking
sustain
ladder. She
something
bent the
like
ladder in half.
Absolutely brutal. This is
What
not
a-
good, fellas.
Wow.
Better
This has been an
steer clear
amazing
of
way to
that
start
bag.
NXT
Huge
TakeOver.
question marks surrounding it.
Take a seat at the table.
Candace,
Man, I want these rookies to take over more often. They do better than the regular wrestlers. Oh, and Blake Monroe almost got the win. Soroka's mad that she got put through the ladder, so now she's setting one up. She wants to get revenge on her. She's going right after Blake, too. Ooh.
Onto the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into
Blake
all
Monroe is on
Almost
fire.
underhook into
Blake
a
Monroe might get the pin. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The champ isn't
But
gonna get
somehow JC Jane kicks out.
Best shot and still somehow finding a way to survive. That is the marker of a true champion.
Confidence must be waning.
Now here comes Soul. Oh, she hit her with the Soul Snatcher, but missed.
no way to avoid the tax.
She missed the Soul Snatcher, but landed the tax, and she's gonna go for the pin, but JC Jane interrupt.
Getting out of harm's way.
Pump kick.
Oh, they keep landing them tack.
No surprise that what we're witnessing
And
is
JC
trending.
Jane
Trending on
with that
social
kendo
media.
stick.
Promotion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale.
One of the most dangerous women in the NXT division.
Strikes.
This is why she's champion.
She didn't want to turn her attention.
Man,
back
look
to
at the
match
tax in her
at
back
hand.
now.
Taking things back into the ring.
Yeah, there is so much tax, so much brutality in this match.
Here's the pin. Title could
They're
be decided.
nearly killing each other for this women's title. And Blake Monroe gets that sneaky victory. over Soroka to get the NXT Women's title.
Let's rock roll.
Well, congrats to Blake Monroe, our new NXT Women's Champion.
What a moment. She never lost faith in herself. And now she's leading.
All right, we're going to be setting up for our next match. Blood is still everywhere. Now here comes one of our newest rookies on our show. Everyone, please welcome Miles Bourne.
Here we go.
He's here to prove himself
Stepping out here on his
in his first match here at NXT TAKEOver.
North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Miles Bourne.
An incredibly talented young man with an inspirational story and a very bright future ahead of him.
Bourne now has the opportunity to set out on
See, that's
his
kind of
own.
cool, though.
Now the question remains, what does Miles
Maybe you
Bourne
can ask
do
for his number
with
after this match.
opportunity?
Boom.
Miles Bourne is ready to be his own man, to take on the world.
You know, he looks like he has that ick factor. He's going to prove himself in this match. This is a proving ground match for Miles Bourne.
Athletic,
You know, the scouts are
aggressive.
watching.
Bourne is here to take
He wants
what
to
is
be in the
his.
NXT Championship division. Miles Bourne here at NXT TAKEOver. I don't know, this man has a little bit of training from Mutugamba himself, Josh Briggs. He's gonna have more in-ring experience over Miles Bourne in this coming into this matchup.
290 pounds,
Well, you know, Ludo Gamba's always the new champion. So this is
6'7"
one of those
Josh
moves that
Briggs
gets
might literally be one of the biggest
quickest
threats
and have a
in the
chance to
ring.
win a belt.
Yeah, and Briggs uses
Very
every
true.
inch of
This will
that
put you in
stature
that
to
power
just lay
ranking.
waste
This will get
to
you
his
noticed.
opponents.
And so far, the show kicked off really good. I want to see these new prospects, these new rookies, see what they got. You know, they're going to be
calls
battling
himself the
out
standard
hard
bearer
in
of
the
this division and plans
second
on proving it in a
premium live
matter of
event
moments.
for these NXT rookies. NXT TAKEOver. And I'm liking it so far. Fans are chanting NXT right now.
Here's the battle, and Josh Briggs is here.
Fans
prepared to
love
compete.
it. Well,
The absolutely bruising powerhouse Josh Briggs looks as ready as ever for this match
And
tonight.
these two wrestlers in the ring right now, these two could be the very future of UHW right now. I know we got Velarsis, we got Ricky Saints and Ethan Page and Joe Hendry in the mix, but let's not count out these guys, this young talent here.
Bourne has come out here once again.
Well, we have a zero favoritism show going on, so
And a burning
everything these people get, it
the
hurts.
naysayers wrong.
That's what I love about the NXT rookie division. his leg was kind of glitching out there.
Tonight.
You really can't underestimate Bourne because he will make you regret it. And Bourne
Sometimes when
gets
you kick like that, I imagine them yelling, "Suck my toe, bitch!"
superstar giving an inch here.
See,
Now look at that, they're in a little bitch smack fight, just back and forth and smacking each other.
To finish this, the willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury.
It's been a while since Josh Briggs has had a match, and this is Miles Bourne first match televised here at UHW Broadcasting.
Scouting now can capitalize.
And the fans were going crazy for that
With the drop kick.
stand-up ovation of strikes between these two.
definitely good chickens like
Gets the
that.
shoulder up after one.
The ref didn't even get to two.
And you know, when Miles Bourne was coming out to the ring, one of the announcers said something about how he had an inspirational story. I want to learn more about this guy then.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Now, I always like an underdog.
Wow,
That was something to appreciate when somebody doesn't just have a picture candidate with blood, sweat, and tears.
Everyone cheers on those underdogs because they see themselves in those underdogs.
Oh, most definitely.
Miles Bourne throws Josh Briggs into the rope. Josh Briggs has such that height advantage. And look at the strength of this young guy.
With a nice turnaround.
Well, I'm glad our cleaning technicians clean the match, or rings between the matches, and we still have thumbtacks everywhere.
Yeah, but they forgot the blood. Still blood all over the ring.
Uh-oh. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Somebody chained out the mat.
Stiff elbow will break that.
Yeah, they'll probably steam clean.
Gets his head in that
And
turnbuckle.
Bourne gets countered there.
And this is the night only for the rookies to prove themselves. You know, getting a win here tonight on the second premium live event for the rookies is gonna put your career to stardom really, really quick. Earn your shot at titles, opportunities to be in the main roster.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with
And that's what I love about this,
accuracy.
about the new rookie show.
I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point.
Never say die attitude on full display. From the
You don't
top.
realize how bad the arm goes if you cut it or you shoot from the side. It's a brutal move.
Very, very true. A lot of those people that say that shit is fake, I want to see them lace a pair of boots and get in that ring. They probably couldn't even lace the pair of boots. They probably couldn't even do that.
I know I wouldn't be
Well, the
able
average
to.
fan forgets that a wrestling show is part stuntman, part
He can be enjoying the moment too
planned
much, giving his
brawl.
opponent
And
a
you
lot
still
of
have
room
to
to recover.
have a program that you stick with.
Will that kid
So,
be
yeah.
grounded?
What a wrestler would say to somebody else would be like, oh, I bet you can't lace a pair of boots, but if you actually think about it, yeah, a lot of those guys that first start out, they probably can't lace a pair of
And
boots.
you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
Those boots are tight fitting to begin with, so lacing them there, that could be a workout.
Oh, right into a counter.
You gotta remember, them things have like 30 laces to it.
Now these two are just reversing the hell out of each other. They're looking like experienced in-ring technicians in this match.
Versus leverage.
And these are just rookies, and they're putting on a powerhouse performance of technician
Lovely
skills.
further down and turning the corner.
I love that too.
At this point,
They've been just reversing the hell out of each other. This is a technical performance. This is what I like to see. Now he drops him onto the back of his neck, onto his knee. Miles Bourne calling him up now. Holy shit, this kid.
That's it. Miles just
He just won me over, even if he won this match or not.
hangs on.
Almost got the win.
Barely making the escape. I thought that was it.
Yeah, this is his first big match here. And he is proving himself to be a big part of this show. I already want to put him in the main roster.
A match of this caliber.
Truly the highest praise
Yep, like
possible.
everybody else, you
These
gotta go through
superstars
his
should be so
boots and
proud of
fire
their efforts here.
You gotta see what kind of metal he's
Finishing power slam.
Yeah, and he's doing great. He is doing amazing. He's doing better than most of the experienced wrestlers on this show.
The arm right there.
Yep.
And that says something. Look at this kid. And he is facing off someone that was mentored by Murugiyama. And he's looking amazing in this match. Gets Josh Briggs up now. Now Josh Briggs with a knee to the gut, and that is what Josh Briggs is going to need to utilize in this match, his strength. He's not as fast and as technical as Miles Bourne, but he has that strength advantage for sure. You could tell by the way he just slammed him around.
With a nice turnaround.
It's catching that kid. That's the hard part. Catching Miles Bourne. Seems to be.
Not to be taken lightly. Willie Skinner, great athlete.
Oh, for sure. And Josh Briggs, it's not often that he climbs that turnbuckle, but he's at the very top. And he elbow drops him.
Looking to explore things ringside now. effective counter. Nowhere to go. They're caught.
And now a choke slam outside the ring. Josh Briggs using that strength to his advantage.
You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
Throws him in the ropes, ducks under. Jumps over top, and he almost hits that turnbuckle. Miles Bourne.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
That guy was slingshotting all over the place.
Technical prowess on display.
He brings the whole new move to boing boing boing.
This has been what a
Ooh, an angle Olympian slam.
WWE and this audience have seen that firsthand.
And Miles Bourne gets the win with it. That was a beautiful performance. Round of applause for that guy. That had me at the edge of my seat.
Coming up short here tonight.
That was just a picture-perfect performance from
That is Miles Bourne. He's definitely proved himself in this match. He impressed me for sure. Wow.
Well, look at the bright side. At least we don't have to have Jacob Jacobs pulling out in my thumbtack. I think he enjoyed pulling him out of him way too much.
Yeah, Miles Bourne, I'm definitely going to keep him around. And you remember this guy, Digital Damp. You remember seeing him in our dark match, which these people didn't get to see live. He did a wonderful performance. Let's see how he does here tonight as he takes on Lexis King.
One of the best amateur competitors WWE has seen in years. Tavion represented the United States on the biggest stages in the world.
He had to have friends interfere in his. He had to attack Joe Hendry early in his match, wasn't it? In their little dark match feud that they had off camera.
Yeah, he ambushed him out in front, and then it was like he still pulled out the victory, but he still had to fight hard for it.
Yeah.
I really don't believe that this guy, the way he plays, that he should have been allowed in this match. But hey, I mean, we still have to obey the roster.
That's true. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys.
Now this is a
I agree with that.
unique superstar.
Attacking someone at the beginning of their match, not cool.
And King has the over-the-top swagger to prove it.
Representing the Nexus from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds,
Lexis King has that legendary
The son of
blood
Brian
in his
Pillman.
veins, man. He
These
was
two had a
made for this.
feuds with each other in the Speed division.
He wants to carve out his own future here in WWE.
Now they're here to battle it out here at NXT TAKEOVER.
The pot stirrer Lexis King already writing checks
King
with
definitely
his
puts out that aura
mouth
that
his
he's
body
very sure.
may not be able to
Well,
cash.
very sure. There's a big chip on his shoulder, Lexis King. And
We'll see if that chip on his shoulder gives him a good fighting spirit,
Lexis
or if
King
he's just a
beginning
soul.
things here.
Lexis King
the thing is, it's hard not to have a chip on your shoulder when you're a second generational wrestler and the son of Brian Pillman.
Now it's his time to reach out and seize what he so richly deserves.
Alexis King needs is a reality check. The guy thinks he's God's gift to wrestling.
But then we have Tavion Heights.
Ooh, and both these guys, big egos colliding. These are probably the two biggest egos that you could see in NXT.
Just as he did
Besides Ethan
in
Page.
amateur wrestling.
Yeah, Heights has all the tools and all the drive to be a top superstar in WWE. So turning into complete advantage.
Here tonight, you're seeing the top, the most elite top young talent in professional wrestling. The best rookies in professional sports entertainment here at NXT. And they're all proven, they're here to earn themselves to the top of the rankings in this division. So they can, hold up, so they can earn themselves to the main roster. Is that Velarsis? What is Velarsis doing here? Oh, come on, Velarsis. And now look at Lexis King taunting in that turnbuckle.
With that chop block.
All tied up now.
Oh, and it looks like Tavian Heights got Velarsis out of the ring.
I guess Vela doesn't like the guys picking on people when they're just getting in the ring. Commentating.
And in a no disqualification.
You know what I mean? Trying to kick his ass.
Yeah, he doesn't like his cheap interfering tactics, so he gave Tavian Heights a taste of his own medicine. Honestly, the guy deserved that.
Gets the break.
He likes interfering into people's matches or attacking them early, so Velarsis gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Lands the elbow.
You know, that put a smile on Lexus King's face as soon as he saw Velarsis in the ring helping him.
Velarsis got a little bit more
Looks like he's
attitude
got
than
something in mind
people.
for ringside here.
He does. He does not want to make enemies.
King scouring under the ring for anything.
And that's going to make you enemies pretty early here in his career.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh my God, he's choking him with that kendo stick, but Tavian Heights steals it back.
He's gonna be able to fight out of that.
Then he like, the way how it goes flying out of his hand. It's like he squeezed it so hard that it like squeezed out. I don't fucking know.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Stalking from above.
Referee's nearing the end of the...
Taking off.
Ooh.
Oh!
That was absolute lunacy.
And this time the LED is broken.
Kick right to the gut.
You know what I don't get? I think the referee's a bit confused because she shouldn't be trying to count him out. It's a Extreme Rules match. They're allowed to be outside the ring. I think there's something wrong with the referee.
Some kind of equalizer here.
He grabbed the kendo
I'm thinking
stick
that
and
crackhead
now
business got
business
healed.
is really picking up.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
Yeah, if there was no disqualifications, Velarsis wouldn't have been able to interfere at all. He would have been disqualified.
Now listening to the rest.
I know it. He at least was smart about it.
You know, and Lexus King yelling at the fans of the referee saying, "Do you see this dumb bitch counting him out?"
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
And he's taunting him at Tavian Heights, waiting for him. Uh-oh, he taunted for too long. Nope, but he slips out of the way. Lexus King, look at him go. No, oh my God.
Will King recover? Shoulder shoots up before two.
That was an awkward pin attempt.
This deep into the match.
Sleeper slam. Moves from the ring to the outside.
And he throws Tavian into the
And he
steel
comes in under the ropes
barricade.
now.
And King is clearly looking for
This
a
is
fight
the top
here.
rookies in sports entertainment. And getting a big win here at NXT TAKEOVER might earn you even a shot at going to the main roster at UHW. We've seen some rookies win like the likes of the Intercontinental Championship, the European title especially pretty early.
There's the pin. Can Lexus do it?
I wonder if he's going to get to have shoulder.
And he fights it off.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Nice reversal.
What's he going to do to Lexus? Belly suplex. Will it pay off for Heights?
Into the cover.
And you know, every man in that locker room thinks that they're the future of UHW.
Alive. That kick out just proved it. Incredible.
That comes to the territory.
All these big moves and it still didn't earn the
You gotta be like that.
You can see
You gotta have that I'm the #1 mindset.
You gotta have that hunger, kid.
You got to.
just barely keeping this match going.
I'm surprised Lexus King got out.
Inside them going.
Much respect for Lexus King for having that endurance to kick out. That resiliency.
nasty face rake to stop that attack. Caught in a bad spot. Gets slammed down. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
Not looking good. In this position. backbreaker. Pretty sure I invented that move. Height denies the attack. Oh, he had that scouted.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
And wrong side of things for King to be
Look at the strength of Tavion.
Danger of being put away here. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
You know, these two have really big egos, but their egos are colliding into a big, beautiful match.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks
Sometimes
like
it's
from
like
here.
their sock puppets arguing.
It's almost a poetic match between these two.
Yeah. We may not care about Tavon's attitude, but he does have good wrestling skills.
Very good wrestling skill.
Lexus King looking to set it up.
Ooh!
Turned inside out with that clothesline.
Now Tavion climbing that turnbuckle. That's a big guy. Axe handle, no! He punches him in the gut as he goes down. Kicks him in the jaw.
This is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
And Lexus King gonna wail on him with that kendo stick over and over.
Lexus up the turnbuckles.
I told you, give me my money, give me my money, give me my money.
Taking flight.
And a flying crossbody.
An overbearing amount of offense against Heights here.
Heavy work being done to
Tavion, he falls over.
Finds its mark, and he builds on the attack.
Ooh, he just spins.
roundhouse kick.
Countered into a jawbreaker. Looks like
You
he's trying
definitely
to
see
regain
the
some
inner
control.
advantage.
Lexus King looking to set it up.
Get all the way and to attack
The
his
answer
attack.
for King.
Yeah, the damage has been done.
Tavion
Oh, but he's
Heights
releasing
trying
his
to ramp
titties.
things up.
That's the superpower for everyone, so he might
They're
win.
on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing
Last
the
time I
respect
saw
for
it, I
all
was
the
just
exertion
like,
these
you know,
athletes are
almost
putting
like
each
every
other
wrestler that
through.
releases their titties, it's like a superpower.
Welcome to Nipplemania.
Heights exits the ring.
I
and he's
should
pulled the ring
make
apron
like
up,
a
looking
six-man,
for something.
like a six-man battle royal, and make every single person somebody that releases their titties. So everyone's just gonna be releasing their titties.
Yeah,
Almost ended
Nipplemania.
it there.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Brown Ranger, Kurt Angle, Taven. I know there are more. I know there's a shit ton more.
Slap him harder, ref. Slap him harder.
Undertaker.
King saw that coming.
The Undertaker does it in this game
What's he
too.
in for?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a beautiful gut wrench powerbomb from Tavion.
With one message in mind.
He has awesome
Absolute
wrestling ability. I'm sure
destruction.
this kid has a grappling background.
And
No way that
just
he
like
doesn't.
that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Followed up by
That
another
man
with
is
a
all
chest.
pure wrestling ability.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Great
Oh, this is
wrestler.
gonna hurt.
Wrestler wrestler.
Able to slip out of
Yeah,
that situation.
basically.
Incredible torque on the swinging neck breaker.
Tavon is trying to get some good moves in there, but he's just barely
Standing
missing.
over a downed opponent and a little bit of
The
disrespect.
King just kind of rolls out of the way.
Looking for something big here.
Oh, and Lexus King is looking to finish him off. But Tavion Heights reverses in a split second, and that might have cost Lexus King the match. Taking too long.
Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
You feel the confidence.
Oh, he's about to
Yeah, they
leave
really
his
like
mark
kendo
on the
sticks.
competition.
Now Tavion looking to end it here. Kicks out.
Oh
He
my
still has
God!
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible.
Just stretching out the arm. That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward.
Give me a dab.
I want a dab too.
I want a dab. I don't even know what it is.
If you listen, you can hear your boozes disappearing.
Oh, look at
this. Out
Lexus
to
King.
the
He's going to
apron.
slam him in the hardest
Oh my
part of the
goodness. Are you
apron.
kidding me? Back suplex right onto the apron. There's There's no good way to land.
You know, someone's going to be injured after this match.
The location has the least give out of the entire ring.
Oh, speaking of, I forgot to tell you, Mugaba's already injured.
For anything he sees fit here.
He's what?
He's already injured after fighting New Jack from our last episode.
How brutal that match was. I don't know.
There were so many people
Taking full advantage of the
that got injured that night. I don't get it.
Back-to-back attacks. And he tosses it back.
Referee!
Just that raw.
The referee should not be counting them out. It's a hardcore match, you stupid bitch.
Stalking from above.
Flying missile drop kick. A completely relentless attack from King.
These
This has
rookies
become
are
all
killing each other in
changed.
this match.
They've been definitely putting out a lot of use of each other. It's not been a gentle match anyway.
Heights able to get out of the way.
Continuous counters. These superstars
I thought
looking
the
locked
last
in.
match was brutal.
Boom, one step ahead there. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
And no doubt he knows he needs to do whatever he can to capitalize on this opening.
He wants it one more time.
Belly to belly.
Suplex. King is done.
Match is like 5 seconds.
I think it's done here.
It's the cover.
Even though Velarsis interfered, I think it's done. Yup.
He's got the victory.
Congrats to Tavion Height. He might earn himself into the NXT Championship
Chalk up
scenes.
a win for them in this
After
match,
that
but I think
impressive
it's safe to
win.
say It's all thanks to that fairly vicious attack we
You can
saw.
see he's definitely scared.
Consider this a harsh lesson
Really
that
weak.
pays to have praise in this business.
All right, let's get on to our next match. Ethan Page taking on someone from our main roster.
Playtime
Will be coming
is
up after this match,
officially over.
actually. I forgot about Dana Parker's match. My bad. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
You
Miss
might wanna
Parker.
stay out of Miss Parker's way.
Yeah, and they added new commentators. They call her Miss Parker now. They did not once I first bought the game. Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
Appreciate that Jada Parker has a
Miss
big
Parker.
chip on her shoulder. It gives her that edge in the ring. You're not ready for Miss Parker, man.
I think you're right about that.
So this matchup, Jada Parker will be taking on Zarya.
It's her time.
I want Jada to win.
And you know, winning this match will obviously will bring you to the #1 contendership for the women's championship. Especially that we got a new women's champion earlier we saw tonight. And the winner of this match will be facing her for the NXT Women's Championship.
The always fearsome Zarya. Here to destroy anyone who stands in her way and enjoy doing it.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, Zarya!
There is always so much intensity plastered on the face of Zarya.
Yeah, that really doesn't fade no matter how deep she goes in a match.
And that's not to mention the amount of pain she brings too.
Zarya has certainly been on an impressive run.
The winner of this match will be facing Blake Monroe for the NXT Women's Championship. Some of the top women in the NXT Rookie Division right here. Jada Parker and Zarya. Let's get this match going.
Prepared to fight.
Zaria, man, she's ready to prove.
And
what
our
she can
special
do
referee
in
here
that
tonight is
20 by 20.
Cheeseburger's
She's ready to
nephew,
prove that she should
Whopper
be
Jr.
considered a major player here. I hope she does it, because I want to see Zaria put everybody down and put everybody
Whopper Jr.
on notice.
Whopper
Zaria
Jr.
definitely has the ability to do just that. This is a young superstar who utilizes her power to great effect and never fails to impress every time she steps foot in the ring.
And this woman knows what it's all about.
2,162 down.
Jada Parker has everything it takes to be one of the greatest the WWE.
Hold up, they
has
did
ever
Zaria.
seen.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
made
anyone
Zaria. I'm
would
not
ever
trying to be a
consider Jada
dick, but they
Parker
made
a pleasant
Zaria
person.
really
You
skinny in
can't
this
deny
game.
that her focus on reaching
They
the
made her
top
like
and
a
stepping on everyone
twig.
to do it has worked for her. And Zaria reverses it.
They made her like one of the skinny bitches in this game. Jada Parker's thicker than her. When Jada Parker's skinnier than her but has a fat ass. Like, what the fuck?
Simple but effective leg drop.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that. Big lockup, getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Yeah, Zaria didn't like how fat she
That's
looked.
the move to get out of a
So she was like, make me skinny.
position.
Oh, man.
Because I promise you guys,
across the shoulder.
that bitch fat in real life. They blessed her in this video game.
Look at Parker, top rope. I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Sorry about that unexpected away from keyboard.
Quick thinking that time.
You're good.
Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope.
And an answer from
I
her.
had to get something to drink. My vape was just kind of gagging me a little.
Jada Parker gonna set her opponent up on the second rope here.
What's Miss
Parker
Parker gonna do?
Gaining momentum. A springboard teardrop. The cover for the win. She breaks the count quick.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Ow.
Honestly, Jada Parker needs to team up with Thunder Cheeks.
I agree.
Put their ass
Big
together.
there.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Kick gets.
And then add Lola to that team.
Yeah, Lola Vice, Jada Parker, and Thunder Cheeks.
STF.
A precarious position to be
And
in
her
here.
special
Sounds like a bunch of raging
Jada's
chickens.
somehow able to get free.
And then they all fucking, their finishing move, they put someone in the middle of the ring, and then their head, they slam their asses into
Sent
yeah, all
hard
three
into the
slam their
corner.
asses into one
Got
head.
turned around on Parker.
Nothing like an ass press to get by.
That'd be a way to go.
In hand.
Zaria starting to get the
Oh,
crowd
fuck you,
involved.
Zaria. I'd have had respect for you, but you told 2K to nerf your fucking body because you hate looking fat.
Zaria about to unleash.
There's an F5.
Can Zaria secure this now?
This could be the end of
Gonna
it.
give him
2K.
some fan service.
How in the world
And
was
Whopper
she
Jr.
able
trying to get a
kick
peek
out
up there.
after that?
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull out that one more
Whopper
time.
Jr. might ask fucking Jada Parker out after this match.
Whopper Jr.
Yeah, I forgot you were AFK. The referee in the ring right now, that's Cheeseburger's nephew. That's Whopper Jr.
She has
Oh.
no idea what's
That's who the
coming
black
her way.
referee is. We got Whopper Jr.
Well, you see, I got distracted by these really fresh criminals at this moment.
Yeah, that would. Actually, no, I don't need smoke anymore.
Zaria fends her off.
Pumped up in the corner
Fresh
now.
bait. That's why.
Even fresh bake, like anything,
What
anything
do
that has
they have in
frosting,
mind here?
anything that's chocolate. I
Ripping
don't
their
eat any of
opponent
that.
off the mat into a
I have it for
chokehold.
like
If you're
5
used to
years.
not having it, then it's
She's got
good.
her pin. This might be
Probably
the end.
healthier for you, though.
Yeah.
And she fights it off.
He's not getting that date. He smacked her head.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Maybe he wants the nerfed body fucking Zarya. I promise you, Whopper Jr., she ain't like that in real life. She catfish her.
Somehow still standing, somehow still punching away.
This is a war of attrition.
If you see her in real life or watch her, even watch her in NXT, she does not look like how she does in this game.
Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Honestly, the girl in this game looks like a hybrid between Rhea Ripley if she were to have a fucking daughter with Becky Lynch. Like honestly, that's what that character looks like in this game. That don't look like Zarya. Honestly, I might even download a picture of Zarya real quick and if I can show it in the stream. Just if I can just have a pop-up comparison. Remember the guy I did with Aladdin?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Russian leg sweep.
That was hellaciously hilarious.
It was, especially like the dude that was watching the show, like made his character look like fucking Aladdin. If you ever still watch this, your character looked like a Disney character, dude. That was your fault.
What is it
I
going
think
to
they can
take
do
to
dirty
keep this
things.
superstar down and out?
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your quick.
Oh, look at this, the nerf. Catfish Zarya. She just has somebody else wrestle for her.
I've got to say, I'm stunned by what we have seen from these women so far.
Blow after blow, hit after hit, and somehow they just keep going.
Her point looks like she has a kick moved into it.
Yeah, I think after this match, I'm never booking Zarya again because how it doesn't look like her at all.
With the crossbody.
From the body to the hair to everything.
Full contact right there.
2K, you fucked up on Zarya. You know that bitch don't look like that.
Zarya timed that.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
And even if it's because she's fat, Doo-Doo Drop looks fat.
There's two. Got it. No, just a two.
Incredible.
She didn't have a problem. Nia Snacks looks fat.
Still in this one somehow.
Why the fuck does Zarya have an issue?
Fends it off.
Embrace that shit.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
Well, some people can't even do those again.
Side effect.
Yeah, she did the
These
opposite.
superstars have given a superhuman effort
Opposite.
tonight, shattering the
How
limits
about don't
of
be a
what we
fucking
thought
professional
was
wrestler?
possible.
Absolutely. Breaking new
Like
ground
it's
and leaving
do you not get
jars
that a professional
on the
wrestler's
floor.
like technically a carny act, kind of? Like it's not exactly, but it's a little bit like a carnival.
She counters it.
It's Olympic level performance.
Yeah.
Trash talking here. And down they go.
Honestly, they really want to win that number one contendership. Whopper Jr. doing good at officiating. You might stay around as a referee if you keep that up.
Getting higher, better make haste back to the ring.
Jada is cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
Some one-time defense on her part.
Reversed into a quick takedown.
Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes.
Nodding by Jada Parker.
Will Jada
Here
follow
we
it
go,
up?
the pin tap.
Two.
There goes the nerf to Zarya. She's out of here. We're never booking you again, bitch. Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
I can't wait to hear what she's got to say after
Miss
this huge
Parker.
win.
Oh, she wants to be interviewed.
Yeah.
She wants to interview her. I want tonight, except more of the same. Wow, nice, Jada Parker. Woo.
Oh yeah.
I like it. I like this
Nothing
little
but
RPG
lip
element.
service from her.
I don't know. I think she's being genuine.
You mean genuine, Michael Cole?
Jada Parker just put everyone on alert with those words.
What words?
Yeah, it was cut. Whoa! We just went through the bitch. What the hell? You just got up
The
and ran
following
away from the
contest
desk.
is scheduled for one fall.
Wade Barrett just ran away from the desk after like, the camera got thrown at him or some shit. That was fucking weird.
Kevin Ben probably tripped again.
And it got really silent. Now here's the match that I was promoting a little bit ago. Ethan Page actually challenged Pete Dunne from the main roster, and the European Championship is on the line.
Ethan Page knows how to succeed between the ropes.
I want all Ego to win.
You know, could you imagine if a rookie beat the European champion and took that belt? That'd make Pete Dunne look bad. It did. It didn't technically happen because that person graduated from the NXT division, then he won the European Championship. But this is an NXT rookie challenging the European champion on the NXT TAKEOVER show.
Well, we'll see if he's got the bones and the muscle to back his word up.
Page feeling himself.
Health-wise, he's just being nicked.
Full of confidence.
He is all ego.
I don't think Page knows how to doubt himself.
He doesn't need anyone else's approval either.
You know, he's still butthurt ever since losing to Velarsis in that triple threat match.
Here comes the Bruiserweight.
Oh, you still gotta account for the other people's capabilities. You can't just rely on ego alone.
Could you guys imagine how Pete Dunne probably feels right now? Fighting an NXT rookie on a inferior show. You could probably think in his eyes.
An unmatched mean streak when it comes to WWE superstars.
Defending his European Championship against a rookie. It depends how you see it, I guess.
Either he's annoyed or he's afraid. Because he's got to defend his belt from a bitch.
But Pete Dunne had to fight hard to keep that belt, not only win that belt, but he also, on the final takedown, successfully defended that belt in a fatal four-way match. So he proved in the final episode that title win was no fluke because he defended it successfully against 3 other guys. So maybe beating Ethan Page is not that big of a deal for him. You know, because he had to beat 3 other guys before in his last match to keep that belt.
Well, for the belt holder, the champion, he's looking at just trying to pay back this person who's admiredly challenged him, who insulted him for the belt. So, he's like, what you got?
Honestly, that's how he earns his way into everything. He got under the skin of Velarsis the last time they fought. Him and The Miz teamed up together. Ugh, I can't imagine somebody teaming up with The Miz. Only Ethan Page would.
I know who came up with The Miz.
Ethan Page. Yeah, a bitch. And you know, that's pretty sad that Ethan Page's career hasn't even, some might say hasn't even really started yet. And we already hate him.
Remember, guys, this represents all of Europe.
Well, if he don't win this belt, he's just a bitch.
And you know, Ethan Page not only was talking shit about Pete Dunne, challenging him for the European Championship, but he also, Pete Dunne brought his daughter here, and he threw his water at the poor little girl. What kind of man does that?
A bit.
There's the bell in this championship match.
Oh, look at that block from Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne probably doesn't even have his But he does. Fighting for his family here tonight. Gets this piece of shit and has been talking shit.
I saw nothing but effective offense.
Locking up with one another.
It's hard not to respect Ethan Page, though.
Well, it's because he isn't a bitch.
Oh, with authority.
That'll light up your chest.
Locks up. Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
So he kicks him in the nards first thing.
Oh yeah, no, Pete Dunne's not going easy on Ethan Page. He dumped water on Pete Dunne's daughter before the match.
He wriggles
And then
out
on
of
top
the
of that, he
danger
was
zone there. Crushing
he's talking
impact
shit
on the
about
neck.
him, encouraging him, baiting him, rage baiting him into this title match. You know, Ethan Page likes to talk about getting trolled, but he literally was rage baited Pete Dunne into putting his title on the line.
But you
Like
just
you said
know
before.
he got rocked there.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
And Ethan Page's mouth gets him into all these matches. And then he loses
The
them.
challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
It is a marathon, not a sprint, though. Just needs to keep his guard up a little better.
And he's challenging Pete Dunne, a veteran. He's been wrestling here for 5+ years.
That attack off, and he re-enters into the ring. No respect
He
from the
has
champion shown
that
there.
in-ring experience above Ethan Page. He's also teamed with Sheamus. They were a tag team for a couple of years.
Both arms
They were the
captured,
Brawling Brutes.
And vitriolic stomps. Just stomping every single part of his body.
He's won tag team belts. He's won the European Championship. And when he was in the NXT division, he was actually a former NXT champion and former NXT European champion. I mean, NXT North American champion, I meant.
There it is.
He has so many belts already added to his accolade, and Ethan Page showing no respect to Pete Dunne and his legacy here at UHW.
Gonna be harder for the champ to perform after that focused attack on the shoulder.
Going for the pin. Time to load the line.
And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Showing some signs of weakness. A pretty effective
But
pin attempt.
honestly, I think Ethan Page is probably the biggest heel in the NXT roster. He's the biggest asshole, and I don't know if that's something to be proud of, really.
This has to be over.
Some people are just proud to be a
He
bit.
gets the shoulder up.
Good Lord,
Proud to be
scarily close
the
to
least
3.
respectable guy in the locker room. Nobody wants to team up with you, except for The Miz.
Oh, and fights back.
Because the Miz gets desperate.
He's right to the jaw.
Miz is very desperate, for sure.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
And that stops whatever Ethan had
Here in the
intended.
background, so Lady going.
Shot right to the neck.
Yeah, the fans are very dead for this one. Not really showing a lot of approval for Ethan Page. It's like they hate him so much they don't even want to cheer for the match. Oh my gosh! A DDT onto the apron. Ethan Page is in trouble.
Page tied that one well.
He kind of deserved it. He rage baited Pete Dunne into this match. So many personal vendettas Pete Dunne already has against him, but I wouldn't be surprised if Velarsis interferes in this match, or Mutagama.
Moment too soon.
Yeah, but they don't want to help a bitch win.
Yeah, because he'd win by disqualification, but he wouldn't get the belt. But you know Pete Dunne wants to win by honor.
Slowly rising, but he won't like what he's met with.
The count continues.
Time to get back in. Oh my goodness!
Oh no! That just cost Pete Dunne. And look at Ethan Page going back, slithering into the way like a snake he is. Oh, a nice reversal from Pete Dunne.
Well-placed punch up.
Pete Dunne sets him up. Bitter end.
The bitter end from Pete Dunne. I think he's going to try to pin this and try to keep his European Championship. He does not want to lose this title to a rookie. Oh, shit. Ethan Page actually kicked out. Some resiliency being shown by the rookie Ethan Page.
Yikes, the champ's
Yeah, he
down.
almost didn't make it out of that.
He almost didn't. That's how you know all it takes is one more big move for Pete Dunne to put that man away. And look how desperate Ethan Page is getting. He's putting his foot on the rope now. Referee didn't notice when he kicks out. And even Pete Dunne was just like, what the hell is that for?
Relatively quick kick out.
Place him in the corner here.
Nope, throws him
Dunne
over the
with a
rope.
great counter. Dunne heads up high. Get this back into the ring now.
Man, I'm going cross-eyed.
Oh, here goes Pete.
Powerbomb position.
But Ethan Page with a reversal. And this
Away with punches to the face.
is the biggest match in Ethan Page's career.
Oh my goodness, that might have
He
snapped the
rage
finger.
baited Pete Dunne into this match, but this is the biggest match in his career.
And the glory.
That is why he's being so resilient in this match.
No, title still hangs in the balance.
I am in shock.
'Cause it's not
What's it
every
gonna
day
take to
that you
keep this
see
guy
the
down?
European Championship on the line for
Brutal
somebody in
club.
the NXT division.
A newcomer to the championship.
One step ahead there.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
He's having an answer button.
Oh, Mr. Dunn's opponent is about to meet
The bitter end.
Another bitter end. I think it's done.
This out.
Because he barely could kick out the first time. Ref is slapping him in the head. Pete Dunne keeps his European Championship. But Ethan Page did put on a good fight.
Referee's gonna swing in there too.
WWE European Champion,
This is why he is the belt
Big
holder.
win as
The
he
other guys-
retains the championship.
What a title defense for him tonight. He came in with that unshakable champion
And
mentality.
he's a workhorse champion. He's willing to defend that belt every fucking week if he has to. That's what I love about Pete Dunne.
The following contest is a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match. That is for the NXT Championship.
All right, our main event, everybody. Thank you for joining us this long and joining us in the comforts of your own home.
The sensational
This is our
Ricky
main
Saints.
event. Our 24/7 champion has a chance to hold 2 belts
Career for this young man.
in this matchup.
Introducing the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 194 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Ricky Saints.
A main eventer in NXT from day one, multiple titles to his name, and Ricky Saints is set to do the same in all of WWE. Soak it in! Absolute star power on a whole other level. Behold the revolution, courtesy of Ricky Saints.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Nexus from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove
arguably
to
the
everyone that there truly is
most
none better
arrogant
in all of
Australis,
WWE
probably.
right now.
Valarsis, the son of Mutogama, is here, the former NXT champion. He lost his belt on our previous episode of UHW TV, where he lost it to Joe Hendry in our co-main event, and he's looking to take that title back, even if it has to take him pinning Ricky Saints. But you know he wants revenge
This guy
on
has
Joe
been
Hendry
tearing
mainly
it up
in this
lately,
matchup.
and tonight is the payoff of all of that hard work.
His last match gave him a blow to his pride. Now we'll see if he can recover or if it becomes a marker. in his
Exactly,
career.
because Valarsis has lost before, but he's never lost a title. He never lost that NXT title. That was his baby.
Yep.
Say his name.
I'm so hyped. It's Joe Hendry.
And he appears.
And introducing the champion from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, the NXT champion,
hard not to get behind this guy, though. He has infected the UHW universe with his charisma.
Definitely got the looks and the personality for the match.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
So prestigious, man. Wave your hands from side to side. I believe in Joe Hendry. That's right there, y'all. I believe in Joe Hendry. So prestigious, just wave your hands from side to side.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Wave them on.
I believe
I can fly.
even Booker T was singing it.
The prestigious NXT champion.
Ooh, Velarsis going right after Joe Hendry, the man that took his title away from him. But he can't ignore Ricky Saints. He's one of our top rookies rising into the NXT division.
Take that.
And he's taking down both Velarsis and Joe Hendry. And look at him, getting right in the face of the NXT champion.
Spinning kick to the gut.
The hardest part about having that NXT championship is you are fighting newcomers, rookies on this show that you haven't seen to fight before.
Dropped him with a big
you don't have no time to prepare for somebody that you don't know.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
And like I always say, heavy is the hand.
But at one point, Velarsis was a newcomer here too.
A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window.
And Velarsis actually had the best NXT title reign. He put the NXT division on map. He was the reason why we started doing premium live events for NXT.
Ricky's in the back. And Ricky's scrambling here.
Hey, we had a hole in the show before.
Ricky's found a way to break.
And Joe Hendry doing the spin.
And a well-timed counter.
Oh, turned inside out.
Oh, Ricky gets caught with a counter.
Big Mama Ballerina.
He connects with a counter. We got Cole's the old Celtic war sword.
He tried to hit him with that Nova Dragon uppercut. And then Joe Hendry gets punched in the dick. Oh my God, he almost got the belt. Ricky Saints would have had 2 titles. Could you imagine if Ricky Saints wins this match? Could you imagine? He'll be going home with 2 titles. A rookie holding both the NXT title and the 24/7 championship.
That was almost fact.
And he just started here.
Goes under the rope.
He just started.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Down and the champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And it's a kick out at 1 for the defending champion.
And Velarsis really wants to get that win over Joe Hendry. He wants to redeem that loss.
Got out of the way of that.
Oh my God! I thought Velarsis reversed, but Joe Hendry reverses him into a floating powerbomb. Joe Hendry has that strength and that technical ability and that in-ring IQ. Oh my God, he knocked out both of them. Who just brought in a water bottle? I think Velarsis brought in a water bottle and then dropped it once he got hit.
Hendry comes right back at him.
There's a water bottle in the ring.
To a vulnerable position here.
He's even doing a water bottle.
Face first impact.
Kick to the leg, looking to turn out the lights. Nobody home.
Oh, the count with the super kick.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
So much damage done now.
Joe
This
Hendry.
Full Count Anywhere match is getting
when he
more
gets back
dangerous
up.
by the minute. Joe,
You know what he's
has
gonna
his
look
mark.
for? The standing ovation!
Range
Oh,
down,
but a reversal
elbow
from Velarsis.
retaliation.
And Velarsis go for the heel hook, but a reversal from Joe Hendry now.
Looking for the advantage here.
Well, here comes Ricky
And
Saints.
finally, baseball becomes a lot more interesting.
Can't forget about Ricky Saints.
These men have stood
He's one of the top rookies on our show this year.
And what he's looking
Ooh,
for here looks
Velarsis
like a
did forget
potential
about him. He
submission
throws him
maneuver
right into a
coming.
heel hook.
Submission locked in. Are we gonna see?
Oh, I thought he was about to tap.
Hits his opponent multiple times to break the hold.
Quick escape from danger there.
And knew what was coming.
Uh-oh. Standing ovation from Joe Hendry.
Into a standing ovation.
A maneuver that the champion.
Ooh, that was
put
cool
so
from
many
Velarsis.
away with
He like
before.
torpedoed himself
All
from the
eyes
rope and
focused on this
clotheslined him.
Absolute war.
Usually he misses for a attack.
Masterful to miss.
It's cool when it lands.
Some now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it lands,
We're
yeah.
getting into
It's gotta
an
hit.
even more
Misses it
dangerous
most of the
territory
time.
now in this triple threat.
Every time.
This is just turning into a savage display of
Working on his
violence.
bunghole.
Ricky sent flying straight to ringside.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. On the shoulders and a slam. Now it's a cover.
That's gotta be it.
And he
Well,
kicks
falls
out of the
count
pin
anywhere.
and one.
Yeah.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this
Ricky
point.
Saints
He's able to
is
counter
bitchy.
that.
Ooh, a spear from Velarsis.
Joe Hendry is just.
I would not be taunting Joe Hendry.
Title in the balance with the pin.
The champion with a quick shoulder up.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Saints got surprised there. With the lariat. Cover.
We're gonna shut this down.
Oh, just like that.
Good
He
save
stops
from
the referee's count.
Velarsis.
Yeah, he was not willing to chance things at all. Powerbomb.
He shoulder tackled right in the ass cheek.
Hammerlock applied.
And a lariat takes them down.
And right into the cover.
Shoulders up before two.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Drop
Now
kick.
a drop kick from Velarsis.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
And both men are still down. They are hurt.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
Shoulders down. To retain.
Joe Hendry and Velarsis have a lot of chemistry in that
Stopping the
ring.
pin. Crucifix. Pinning combination. He kicks out with force.
You'll have to move heaven and earth to keep the champion down. And even then, this is proof that they still might kick out.
Clothesline
Going
from
to
Joe
the
Hendry
pin.
now.
Title on the line.
Man, I can barely see
Retains.
it.
No.
And
Challenger
now
kicks
Joe
out.
They
Hendry.
can practically
Frustrated
taste the
that he just
championship
cannot get the
goal
win.
at this point. And
Don't
that
spin
is
around.
fueling them to kick out
Oh
when
my God.
seemingly all hope is lost.
Look around Velarsis.
Meeting the
But
steel.
Ricky Saints follows it up with a baseball bat in the back of the head.
To hell now.
Saints telling his opponent to bring it.
And a spine buster
Like being
from Ricky
manhandled by a
Saints.
bear.
Velarsis trying to come back. Oh my
Flattens the
God.
opponent.
And now
Will he get
Velarsis
on with
has
it
that
already?
kendo
This is a
stick.
fight. Joe Hendry, look at
Oh
the
my
power
gosh,
here
look at
by
Joe Hendry.
Standing
Ooh,
ovation.
he threw him
That's
on
it,
the
the
fucking
title's
weapons. What are you
going
doing,
nowhere.
Ricky Saints?
He puts an end to the pin there.
He threw him.
So
On the weapon.
Pin attempted.
Oh shit.
Kicks out.
Oh my
And
God.
clearly, truly
Ricky Saints
taking
almost
the
got it right
concept
there.
Of fight forever to heart.
On the shoulders and a slam. Ooh, the cutter.
And now a cutter from Joe Hendry. Now he has that baseball bat. Smacks Ricky
The
Saints.
WWE Universe is on.
And now a clothesline to Velarsis.
Unfold.
And much like the two warriors competing here tonight, I can assure you they won't soon forget it. Deadlift. Look at this power.
And a power slam from Joe Hendry. Ref goes for the pin. And a save from Ricky Saints.
Putting the kibosh on the pin attempt then and there.
Caught the leg. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Joe, what's
Oh,
coming
he has
here?
that heel hook.
Submission move
Heel hook.
applied. Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go
Pinfall submissions
anytime soon.
outside the ring. Joe
Agonizing
Hendry's
to be in the
crawling
submission.
around. He
Needs
might
to
have
find
to
an
tap.
escape.
Unless if Ricky Saints save him.
And
Oh
he's
my
able to
God.
put an end to
If
that
Ricky
submission.
Saints didn't save him, Velarsis would have won this match.
Trying to control his opponent like
fuck?
a puppet on a string.
Velarsis just tripped.
Oh my goodness.
Joe keeps him at bay.
That was
I can
a
barely
bad
see what's going on.
Joe
It's not because of the
Hendry.
settings, my eyes are just not working.
Oh, and a standing ovation.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting
And
too
the referee
fancy here.
freaking the fuck
Into
out.
the
Joe Hendry would have
finish
won the match by
convenient.
now. That was not fair. We're firing that referee, but it
Hendry now.
doesn't even let me select the referee.
Fall away slam. The champ with the cover.
And Joe Hendry would have won that by now.
Stops the pin.
He didn't like it, so he did something about it.
Oh,
Joe Hendry grabs
another
the opponent.
standing ovation. You gotta be
Here it
kidding me.
comes. Standing ovation.
The
What the fuck are you doing, Ricky Saints? Then why is the referee taking forever to... The referee's having some favoritism for Ricky Saints.
Spear.
Because once again, Joe Hendry would have gotten the pin.
Crucial counter there.
Oh, not today. Caught by surprise.
For a moment,
with the
though, with his
DDT.
skin tone, I thought Naruto was attacking.
Henry just looking to humiliate his opponent.
And now he's
Joe
back
Hendry
into
would
the
have
ring.
won this match. But that tweaker referee got promised the meth or something.
And that was more than...
With a pin for the title.
What are you doing, Joe Hendry?
Stopping the ref's count.
In the nick of time.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Man.
Jumping cutter.
Spear.
We've seen that look before. Saints in position, man.
Getting both of them
Ricky
up.
Saints with a kick to the midsection has his opponent exactly where he wants him.
Championship on the
Rochambeau.
line. This could be it.
Joe Hendry, your title just got took it. Oh my God.
Broke the pin at the last
How did Velarsis
possible
kick out?
second.
I think there is still some shock in the air over the
And
fact
that move from
that
Ricky
didn't
Saints
produce
is
a
called
pinfall.
Rochambeau. And look at Joe Hendry. He does the
Here he
spin
comes,
thing.
sliding back into the ring.
He smiles at you.
Into an arm drag. Stop cold with a clothesline.
Oh, that knee will take the wind right out of you.
Reversed into a knee to the face. He has no idea the danger he's in right now.
And he honestly just saved Velarsis from a finisher move.
Oh,
Instead, Joe Hendry gets thrown into the ring post.
Joe with the counter.
This is how
Velarsis just staying out of this. What is he doing? Did he just drive up the air?
Looking for a
What the fuck was
submission.
that?
What kind of sip massage?
Boston Crab. The legendary just broke the hold there.
What kind of sip massage?
I thought he was dry humping.
Henry just looking to humiliate
Oh,
his
he wins
opponent.
that.
And able to skirt.
I keep having
around
marking
that
that for missing different
The
pieces of the hat.
physicality on display there.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
shit. Oh, and a Hurricane Rana from Velarsis.
Or just crashing into the table.
And Joe Hendry.
Stopping
He was
that
going to hit him
right
with a
back
standing
elbow.
ovation.
The back getting
Please please don't hurt our announcers, our AI announcers, the AI
Just
commentators.
fixed that table last night.
Telling his opponent to bring it.
No, I don't want Michael Cole. Oh, thank you. But Michael Cole told me to move them. Okay, Michael Cole. Guys, you gotta move. You gotta move.
Ricky Saints looking to go big.
Back into the ring, bitches.
Oh, Rochambeau! Rochambeau! Oh my God! Neither Velarsis or Joe Hendry got the belt. Ricky Saints
Funny.
has 2 titles now.
Called it.
Oh my God! He's got to be the best rookie of all time.
This is the kind of moment you dream about as a
He
competitor.
definitely deserves honorable mention.
Bravo to him.
Dude, he just started on this show and he's already picked up 2 fucking belts. Holy shit. Oh my God. Ricky Saints, yeah, if he's not the top rookie we've ever had on this show, he's at least arguably an honorable mention. Thank you for joining us here at NXT TAKEOVER. That was probably the best Freedom Live event we had for the rookies so far. That one was good. And we'll see you next time. As always, good night and fuck off.
Good night and fuck off.
And subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitch to watch this shit live.